Hey, so today I'm going to be doing my current favorites. This is my favorites that was just all the way up in from over the holidays until now. And I'm just going to be talking about my beauty favorites today. And some music favorites, some random favorites, just basically just all the favorites. To start with, I'm going to talk about some palettes that I've been liking this month, which is a lot because I've been buying a lot of palettes recently. I don't know what that is about, but I have been buying a lot of eyeshadow and just buying a lot more makeup recently for some reason. But my first favorite is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, and I showed this in a first impressions recently and in a haul, and these are the colors. Beautiful colors. And I've just been really liking these. It's a good go-to palette, and I can definitely use it for a lot of things, and I've just been using it every day, and I really like it. The next palette, also from e.l.f., I think I'm just going to go through all the e.l.f. stuff at one time because I have quite a bit of e.l.f. things. The second one is the e.l.f. Contour palette, and one specific color that I've been liking out of it, which is the yellow color. Recently, within the past week or two, I've been really using the Wet n Wild contour palette, and a review should be going up for that. I don't know if it'll be going up before this video or after it, but yeah, I've been really loving that yellow powder, and the Wet n Wild one is a little more finely milled, so if you want a little more finely milled, I'd get that. But if you just want an all-around contour palette, I'd get this. The rest of the colors in it are good too. I just have other bronzers and stuff that I like more, is the reason why I'd use those. The next product that I have, also from e.l.f., it's another palette, and it looks the same except it's the illuminating palette, which this was also in my first impression review type thing, and that's that. It has 4 colors. Today I have on a mixture of the pinky color and the pearl type color, and that's on my cheeks today. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, that glow. Yep, you can see it. But I really like these bottom 2 colors a lot too, and sometimes I mix this and this, I mix them a lot. But yeah, this would be really good, I feel like, for a lot of skin tones, considering that this has all these different colors. I think this would be gorgeous on a deep skin tone. I feel like there's a lot of colors in here that would work for everybody, so that's really good. And I really like that, and I'd recommend it. And the next product from e.l.f. is one that I didn't think I was gonna like. Even though in my first impressions, I said that I really liked it, it was one that I didn't like after I used it a couple times. And then I figured out a way to use it that was better. The way that I've been using this is I've been putting it underlying the under part and the upper part of my brow, and then using a brush to blend it out, because when I just use this by itself, I feel like it gives me solid brow, and I'm not really a fan of that look. Yeah, this is in the color Neutral Brown. I've already used quite a bit of it, as you can see, but it was only $2, so I'll probably keep repurchasing this when I run out. The spoolie on the back is very good. It was originally straight up, but I bent it a little bit because I like it to be a little angled. But yeah, this is pretty good when you use it with a brush if you want a more feathered brow appearance. The next palette that I was really impressed with this month, and I bought this after the holidays, but because it was on sale from Christmas, and this is the Stila Trust and Love gift set. And here's what that palette looks like. It comes with a lip gloss and a mascara. It has all these beautiful colors, as you can hear. Something fell out of it, but it has that gorgeous blue. I can't wait to play with that blue. And they're all really beautiful. Some peachy shades, some cool tone. I love that it has more cool tones in it, because I really don't own a lot of things that have a lot of cool tones, because I'm a very warm shadow kind of person. But I really love that, and I've been using that a lot during the past holidays and around this time. And then one that you can't get a hold of anymore, and I don't think you can get a hold of that anymore, so I kind of feel bad putting them in here, but I mean, I wanted to be real about what my favorites were. So the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Candy Glam Beauty Essentials palette. And I absolutely love Tanya Burr and just her makeup and everything. Hold on, I'm gonna put this in here. And I love her videos and everything. So when I saw that she was coming out with a holiday palette, I had to have it. So I ordered it over the holidays, and it came in like the middle of December or something. So I did get it before the holidays. But this is just a beautiful palette. It has all these pretty shadows. I've used, I'm pretty sure, every one of them. And they're all really awesome. And I've used the blush and bronzer too, and these are awesome too. And the lip gloss, I have that on right now actually. And for base products, like foundation-y type products, I've been using a mixture of, and I have the empty one, but it's in my empties box and I'm not gonna go get it. But I've been mixing the LA Girl Pro BB Cream in the color medium beige with the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream in the color medium. Cause the medium, it's really light for some reason. Like I feel like it's really pale for me. And this is really dark for being a medium beige. So I mix them together and it's the perfect shade. And this is really good. And so is that on their own. They're really awesome. In the summer, this matched me and I'd use it on its own. So I recommend each of them on their own, but mixing them together like gave the perfect texture, longevity, everything. I love it. Another foundation that I've been loving is the True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Luminous Foundation from L'Oreal. And here's the packaging of it. It has like a mirror type thing, so yeah. And then it comes with a sponge, which is not clean. I have used it before, and it seemed to work okay, but I would prefer to use my Real Technique sponge. And then it just opens like this, and there's the foundation right there. And this is in the color, woo, almost locked my finger in there. This is in the color N4. I don't know if that has a name or anything, but it's just in the color N4. And normally I would buy a warm color, but they didn't seem to have, at the Walmart that I was at when I bought those, they didn't seem to have a W4. So I don't know what that is, but they didn't have everything, I guess. So yeah, but I've really been liking this. I wouldn't recommend using it with a brush at all unless you want a really light coverage, which I don't mind a very light coverage. I've been using it with a brush a lot of days, and I really don't mind a BB cream type coverage. It just gives a very, very light coverage when you use a brush, but when you use a sponge, you can get like a medium buildable coverage, and it's really nice, and I like it so far. It's long wearing. But I'm not going to talk too much about it because I have a review coming up. And still on face products, it's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Powder, Finishing Powder in the color medium. And as you can see, I made quite a dent in this. Yeah, I've made a little dent. It's just a little dent. I've been using that every day because, as I said, my skin gets drier in the winter, and that like sets my foundation and keeps me from getting super oily throughout the day while also not making me look cakey or dry. And some cheek products that I've been really liking. One of them is by Studio Makeup, and it's a soft blend blush in the color Wildflower. And I've been using this so much, like, I haven't made a dent in it or anything because, like I said, there's a lot of product in here. And for blushes, you only need a little bit. But I'll swatch it on my hand. It's gorgeous. That's the color right there. It's just a, like, poppy type of peachy nude color. It's, like, a very everyday color. Like, you could wear this with any look, I feel like. And it would look good with it, and it would match together. I got that in my December Boxy Charm, I'm pretty sure. And then I have a ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in the color Highly Wasted, and I have made a dent in this. As you can see, there's like 3 holes in it. And this isn't what I have on today, but I will swatch it. It's like a peachy golden, gorgeous highlight. It's like a foiled highlight. It's beautiful. And I wear this a lot of days, but I feel like with peachy looks, it looks gorgeous. It's not wanting to show up on camera. On the face, it looks absolutely gorgeous, and I would definitely recommend it. But if you have a very pale skin tone, this might not like be a highlighter on you, since it does have that peach look. So I definitely recommend that as a highlighter for like medium skin tones or deeper. And then for one more cheek product, this is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. And I've been using this quite a bit. I absolutely love it. It has a satin finish, and that's not what I have on today because I'm doing a review on the I filmed a review on the Wet n Wild contour palette, so that's what I have on today is the contour palette. But this is a beautiful bronzer. It has a warm golden / like reddy undertone, which is the kind of bronzer that I like for my skin tone. As I have yellow undertones, I love a bronzer with warmth. And I don't really like cool tone bronzers because to me they just don't look good, and I basically look like I am lifeless if I don't have on warm products. It just makes me look weird. But yeah, so now I'm gonna move on to some brushes that I've been liking. And I have 4 brushes that are my favorites this month. One that I only got a couple weeks ago, but like I've always wanted like a little pencil brush. And I got this in my January BoxyCharm. It's by Royal Langnickel, the Revolution set. And this one is in BX95, and it's just a little, it's a little pencil brush. And it has like a gunmetal type of ferrule. It's gorgeous. They're very pretty. It came with a set of 3 in my January BoxyCharm. By the way, BoxyCharm is pretty awesome, so I would recommend that. And then the e.l.f. eyebrow brush. It's a dual-ended. Okay. It's a dual-ended one with like an angle brush and then a spoolie. And I've been using this with that e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil. I've been going back and forth between this and my other eyebrow pencils. In my other eyebrow brushes. And then, I think I've shown this before, but this is the e.l.f. Pointed Foundation Brush. And it's just a domed, pointed brush. And since I've been loving yellow tone, like banana powders to set my under eye, I've been using this to set my under eye. And it's worked amazingly. And a brush that I got this for Christmas. I got a set for Christmas for my brother. It's the Real Techniques eyelining set. And this is the smudge brush. And I've been loving this to do lower lash line work and smudge out eyeliner or something. And this is a really good brush. I'd recommend that set if you can get a hold of it. Some single eyeshadows that I've been loving this month are from ColourPop. I have 3 single eyeshadows and 1 just eye product. And the first eyeshadow that I've been loving is a Super Shock Pressed Pigment in the color Girl Power. And this is just a like bold orange color. And here is that orange color swatched on my hand. I've been really loving using that as a crease color with one other shadow that I'm going to show you. With the other shadow that I'm going to show you, which is in the color Lala. It's a Super Shock shadow. And I'll swatch that one too, even though I'm sure everyone's seen it before. Man, it's beautiful. And I use this a lot. As you can see, there's like a dent in it. It's that color, the gleaming color next to it, that's gorgeous. And that's Lala. And the last Super Shock shadow is Game Face, which is a very orangey copper color. And I've made quite a dent in this too, because I absolutely love it. They're really gorgeous. As I've said before, like, if you just gave me orange everything, I'd be very happy. I love orange. The color orange is life. And there is that at the top right there. Very awkward swatch. I'm trying to get a good angle of it. The cream gel color in the color Swerve, which is just a matte black kind of either base or gel liner type thing. I've made quite a dip in this. I don't know if you can see it because it's not picking it up on camera, but I've been using this quite a bit and it's really, really good. I've been using it with some of the brushes from that eyelining set. So basically a lot of color pop this month. But yeah, and now I'm going to talk about some eyelash stuff. And the first thing is a product that I honestly didn't really like that much at first. And it's the Dior Show Maximizer Lash Plumping Serum. And it just has like a plastic wand with fibers and stuff on it. And the primer. And it really, like, basically what you have to do is you put it on and you can either let it dry first, or what I do is I let it dry like most of the way and then still a little bit wet, and I put on my mascara, which the mascaras I've been using are the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. This is just a little sample that I got as a 100-point perk from Sephora. The Stila Huge Mascara, which I've been just layering these two, and this is one of my favorites this month, is layering these two mascaras together. This one is kind of volumizing, but it's lengthening and separating, and this one's very volumizing, so using these together really makes a difference, and it gives me a lot of length and a lot of volume. And then I forgot, when I was talking about face products, I forgot I had this in here. And one of my favorite concealers this month is the Superstay Better Skin Concealer. And I have this in the color light medium, because the regular medium, like, these colors run a little bit dark, and the regular medium was a little bit too dark for me, especially as it's winter time and I've gotten more pale and stuff. But this is an awesome concealer. It's very long wearing, it doesn't break me out, and it doesn't have too much coverage to the point where it's like too much. So I really like this. Maybelline concealers seem to be ones that I really like. I really liked the Maybelline Master Conceal. That's a really good concealer too. I forgot the name of it. I have one in here. That's why I was looking at it, because this is almost empty. And the last makeup products that I'm going to talk about are liquid lipsticks. And I have 3 favorite liquid lipsticks this month. And I have one regular, just lipstick. And one of them is the Makeup Revolution Salvation Velvet Lacquer in the color Rebel. ColourPop Chili Chili liquid lipstick. And I got this in my December BoxyCharm, and this is the Manicadar lip stain in Lucky, but this isn't matte, it's glossy lip stain. But I really like this. It's so gorgeous. It's been an everyday color for me. I think I'm gonna put it on. And yeah, I just put that one on and it looks really pretty. I really like it. And then another one And I got this as a birthday gift from Sephora. It's the NARS Satin Lip Pencil in Rikugan, and it's this color. It's very similar to that lip stain, except it's in pencil form, and it's a little bit less glossy than that, and it's a little more sheer. But I absolutely love those, and that's it for my beauty favorites. Now I'm gonna move on to some skincare favorites, and I don't have very many skincare favorites. I might split these videos up, so if I do that, then you'll know. But the first skincare favorite that I have is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. And this is not the one for waterproof. It just says the all-in-one removes makeup. As you can see, I'm getting towards the end of this. I only have like a third of the bottle left. Less than a third. But yeah, this is really awesome. It takes off all your makeup, and I love it. Skin feels pretty clean after you use this. So yeah. And sometimes I use this as a morning cleanser. If I don't want to like wash my face at the sink, I'll use this. And then I have the Origins High Potency Vitamins Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream. This is just the regular version, not the oil-free version. And this smells, honestly, like oranges or tangerines or something. Like, it has the most beautiful smell, like, honestly. And I've used up a lot of this already. Like half the jar almost. But I've had this for, well, not half the jar, but I have used a lot. But I got this like close to Christmas time. I think I either bought it before or after Christmas. But I've been using this nightly, and I do see a difference in how hydrated my skin is. Since this is just the regular one and not the oil-free, it kind of feels less like a cream or a lotion, and it feels kind of balmy though. When you put it on the skin, it feels kind of like a cool balm, like, or solid oil, like hybrid of cool balm, solid oil hybrid type thing. But this is amazing, and I love it, and it's very hydrating and stuff. And I don't know if I can tell you a texture difference in my skin, because I don't always use it, and I feel like if I used it more regularly, my skin might show a big difference. But in just hydration alone, I've seen a huge difference in my skin. And another moisturizing product, this is the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil Light. And I've been using this in the daytime with my Cetaphil lotion, and just adding this little boost of hydration really helps my skin right now, because my skin is quite dry and irritated, and it's just not happy right now. So yeah. And then for my acne, like if I get a pimple or something, I've been using the Origins Super Spot Remover. And I'm almost done with this. Like, there's not a whole lot left. Like, there's like less than half. But I've been using this nightly if I have a blemish or something, which recently I've been breaking out a lot because, not a lot, but I've been breaking out a little bit because I haven't been sticking like with my skincare routine as well because of just things. But yeah, so that's been happening, and I've been having a lot of anxiety, which that also makes me break out more when that's happening. But yeah, so those are my like actual like favorites that you can like see and stuff.